Welcome back to another daily content review on the channel. In today's video, we will dive into the John Stones and the Murphy Showdown SBCs. I'll compare them to other players that are already live in the game to let you know if they're good or bad value. And we have a new team of the week with Messi and some other big players in it as well. So let's jump into the content today. You know, mid-icon pick is regen. I think this is horrible value, but there's really nothing to do in FIFA, so there's that for you. I do think the 85 plus player pick is worth getting and then keeping for the Fantasy Foot promo that's coming out on Friday. That is a big promo. I dropped a video yesterday explaining everything about that upcoming promo, so if you want to check that out, that's going to be on our channel as well. But let's dive into Stones versus Murphy. So I actually like Stones a lot. 3-star, 4-star, high work rates. Don't love high, but it's okay. The high defensive AI should be good enough for this card. Good pace splits, right? Really nice passing stats, well-rounded dribbling stats, and good defending and physical stats. You want to boost some of those for sure, but nonetheless, really decent for the most part. And he's one segment. And when I looked at the card initially, I was like, oh, it's a little bit pricey. 87 with the team of the week and 86 overall. But if you go over to Footbin, that's 150,000 coins. If you look at Aymeric Laporte, he actually has more in-game stats. He almost looks better or very much so on par with Laporte already with that 4-star weak foot. And then the opportunity to get a +2 at a 300,000 coin differential almost in price. John Stones, given the Premier League tax, given what he's going to offer for teams, is actually a pretty decent value SBC. Jacob Murphy's interesting. There's really no card that compares him. 4-star, high, medium, right mid, right wing back, and right wing. I think he'd be way cooler if he had a center mid option on the card because I'd play him there. His defending stats are good. I'd probably put like some sort of like a guardian or a powerhouse or something like that on the card. Probably a powerhouse to give him defending and passing boost stats as well. Internally, he's 2 segments. He's an 82 in a team of the week and an 85 overall with a prime mix pack back. I do think he's overpriced, but there really isn't any card like him. So if you're in like a 3-5-2, he might be your best option available at the time. And if they were to get the win or a draw, he'd be a nice looking card. Like Carvalho compares a little bit, but doesn't have nearly as good defending stats and doesn't have the same pace level. So, you know, if you're using a 3-5-2 or something like that, I think Murphy does have some value. I just wish he was priced a little bit less. We have a team of the week out as well. So there's a new, should be in here, Silver Beasts, and then there should be like a new player. There he is. Jankto's almost like a Club 80 silver card as well. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Something new to the channel. Twitter, your video is done. We're going to keep going with YouTube for the team of the week. As we go to the team of the week, which I thought would be even better than what it is, if I'm being candid. Messi's here, which is cool, and he's a striker, right? So that's obviously very valuable for the card. He can play right mid and center forward, which gives him good versatility comparatively to other Messi cards, right? 4-star, low work rates. He's just an inform boost. Like his base card is really not that good anymore in the game. But it is an inform Messi that's a striker, so there's just value for that card, right? But I thought we might get other players. Like Phil Foden already has other cards in the game. Granted, this is a valuable special card to have, but already has other specials in the game. Zamongisa already has an 87 in the game, right? Jimenez is okay with 75 pace, but there's already a Hermoso that's lower and cheaper that probably is better in game with more pace than him. Declan Rice already has an 87 rated card. Pinky Romero already has an 89 rated card. Now Kobel, usable because there's not a lot of goalkeeping options in the Bundesliga. You have Centurions, Galashi, and Inform Trap, so he is actually one of the better options now that's available to you from this team of the week. And then the biggest one, I think that's not even the main team besides Messi, is this Junior Firpo. We also have Goatway, which is pretty cool, but Junior Firpo is actually a very usable wingback card. There's really not a lot of wingbacks in any league for the most part that are easy to come by. This guy having 89 pace, 83 dribbling stats. Now, granted, the balance and agility are low. I don't know how he's gonna feel in game, but considering how like limited options people have, I could see Firpo having like some actual value long term for people's teams. So there's your team of the week. There's your SBCs. I like John Stones. I think he's good value. Murphy is way more of a question mark. I think he's probably overpriced. I would label him as overpriced right now because I just don't assume that Newcastle have the best chance of winning the game just because, you know, Man City are still Man City. But if he were to somehow get a win, that Jacob Murphy card would be probably one of the best box-to-box midfielders or 3-5-2 cards available to you in the entire Prem just because of how rapid he is. That is a game changer for that card that doesn't exist on any other card in the Prem for a guy that probably I would once again 4-4-2 right mid, 3-5-2 right mid, or a box-to-box midfielder for your team. So there's your video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back for another review on the channel tomorrow. Peace.